where did they find that and how did they get that there? When this was thousands of years before them. Okay? Now they refer to it as the crescent moon. Anyway, Very machine. The Very machine is I presented was I call that the lie machine, right? And I will just present it here. In last video, I presented the Very machine. This is the Very machine. I'm referring to it as a Very machine now. All right? I presented a detailed analysis of construction of Very machine. I also presented functions of Very machine and how it was used to analyze all books and stories of spiritual world. Right? In this part now, I will present what they call another machine. And this one is called the Gunas machine, or 3 Gunas machine. Right? I'll make it so I could pull it across. Right. So this now here is the 3 Gunas. And this I call it the 3 Gunas machine. And what the 3, which is 3 formulas of 0. 1, 2, 3. You have the 3 formulas of 0 there. I will also present function of 3 Gunas machine and how it is used to analyze time, death, and resurrection of Jesus. So who have knowledge on the Bible, I will explain that it's what everybody talking from umpteen years. So most likely, if you're acquainted with Bible, you will know the verses by heart, but you did not know what it was. So now I will explain that. Now time creation. All right. We'll go back to chart number 51. Now we're going to do the time creation. And what is puzzling, that the first page of the Bible, or the first chapter of the Bible, it would appear that everybody is avoiding reading that. I can't see, I can't seem to understand. What is what is it they can't understand here? Now when you ask any person, God, in the beginning God created the heavens and earth. He watch up in the heaven and he watch on the earth. Well, he is a believer. He does not understand how to read. And regardless of what caliber you belong to, you cannot read that first page or first chapter. You have no knowledge what it is. So now I'm explaining it, so you can come back to me and tell me, well, yes, you knew that. No problem. Now, Genesis 1:3, we're dealing with the time here. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. God said there was light, meaning time. Light is time in days, hours, weeks, years. That is what light is, right? And almost equal to 14,000 years. So that is the light that referring Genesis 1:3 is 14,000 years. So you have to take that now. This is what the author did here by breaking it up now to make this. So you're using that 14,000 years timeline. Now in Genesis 1:4-5, I'll read the verse. And God saw that the light was good, and God separated the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, one day. Now, there was evening on first day. And you must understand what day means. Day means division. So we're making 7 divisions of 14,000 years. So you will get 2,000 years. And what he's doing here, what the verse is saying, you separated night from day, so you are 12 hours and 12 hours, which means you're getting 7 12 hours, or what I should say, 7 division of 12 hours for light, for day, and 7 divisions for night. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm mainly going to concentrate on this part here of this chart. I would not be able to do all. I will only do that part, right? So there was evening on first day. What they're telling you in the separation of the day here, you see here is AM and that is PM. In the separation of the day, you have AM, this is AM and this is PM, this is PM here, right? So in the separation of the day, he started at evening. So he started at this time, PM. So there was evening on first day. This is first division, evening. And morning on second day. The morning falls on the second division. This is how this was analyzed. Now, God divided time into two parts, daylight and nighttime, AM and PM, to complete 1 day of 24 hours. And morning follows the next day. That is what I just did. Calculation of time began at PM on first day, right? First division to reach 24 hours. So most of these things, just to give you a little idea what is going on, is AM and PM on a race. They are on a race. Many places it is in the Bible. I'll present one or two places. And the race now is to reach 24 hours. And this is what I'm going to explain. Right? Genesis 1:8, there was evening, second division. We're on the second division here. This is evening on second division, and morning on third division. Right? Genesis 1:13, there was evening on third division. This is what the Bible is saying, eh? And morning on the fourth division. If you go to the Bible, this is how you have to read it. Genesis 1:19, and there was evening and there was morning, a fourth day. There was evening on fourth division. This is evening on fourth. This is the one division here. So evening and morning on the fifth division. Genesis 1:23. There was evening on fifth division. Where is fifth division? Right. This is evening and morning on sixth division. That, if you look at it carefully, it shouldn't be too difficult now to understand what the author has done here. Now Genesis 1:31. There was evening and there was morning the sixth. There was evening on sixth division. Now, this is evening on sixth division and morning on seventh division. So we reached the seventh division, and this is what they call 7 days. God created 7 days. God created heavens and earth in 7 days. This is what it means, 7 division. And the heaven and earth, this is all with the other charts, is what we call heaven and earth. Right? I will explain that later. Genesis 2:1-2. And so the whole universe was completed. By the 7th day, God finished what he had been doing and stopped working. So when he reached here on the 7th day, he stopped working. Meaning he reached midnight, he completed the 24 hours. But remember, he only completed 12 hours of the 24 hours. Right? So we have to look at what AM is doing and how far AM is now. Now AM reached 7th division, but only in the morning. He did not reach midnight. Okay? Now, Genesis 2:3, and God blessed the 7th day and sanctified it, because in it he rested from all his work which God had created and made. AM and PM blessed 7th division and sanctified it. This "it" is a very important word or pronoun in this sentence here. The "it" is making reference to 8th division. For AM to complete 24 hours, he has to go and add the missing part here on 8th division. So to get that 12 hours to complete the 24 hours. There was evening on 7th day and morning on 8th division. This is what it means. Evening here now and morning there. By using Raja's formula, well, okay, this formula, why it is constructed that way, is a formula they use, and which is called Raja's formula. I will explain Raja's formula later, right? God completed 14,000 years journey in 24 hours. Time must start at 12 noon to complete journey of 12 hours at midnight. You must start at 12 noon here to complete at midnight on 7th day. To start at daylight, you cannot reach 12 noon on 7th day. When you reach here, you did not reach 12. You cannot reach the 12 noon because you're missing a part there, one of the division. You must add 8 division in AM to complete 12 hours. This is completion of 14,000 years in 24 hours. Right? If anybody should go through that there now as I make that explanation, they should not have any difficulty in understanding that first page of the Bible or the first chapter. Right? When analyzing the time, it also mixed with the heaven and earth too.